And welcome back. Well, through Saturday, Walker's Point neighborhood is hosting Foodie Week. There's a full lineup of culinary destinations participating in this special event, and $1 from every meal will be donated to Feeding America of Southeastern Wisconsin. So you're doing a great cause at the same time, just for eating. Joining us now are Jeff Cox and Jen Thomas from Wine Maniacs Bistro on the river, where they have over 50 wines by the glass, and they're experts on pairing suggestions. Welcome back to the Morning Blend, you guys.
Welcome to reality.
Yeah, exactly.
First thing in the morning.
I love it. This is what I like to hear. So Wine Maniacs, I said, I just saw it's the one downtown Milwaukee.
Yes.
Is right by Screaming Tuna.
Exactly.
Who was here, also a part of Foodie Week. Tell me a little bit about Foodie Week. What are you guys doing for it?
It's a really nice chance to showcase all of the amazing restaurants in that area.
Yes.
And so you actually get a chance to do two different foods or meal pairings. For $21 you get 3 courses without wine, and for $31 you get a different set of courses with wine.
And it's true you've got 50 wines by the glass?
It is true.
I think that's great, because a lot of times when you go into a restaurant, there's just a few to choose from, usually
Correct.
10 or less. I
Right.
mean, it's very common. And so if you don't know if you like it, you don't want to order a whole bottle.
And the real thing for us is we really won't let anyone buy a glass until they've tasted at least a couple. So we
Really?
can kind of help figure out where people belong, and
I like you even more.
we got this.
Jen, what do you do there at Wine Maniacs?
I'm actually one of the chefs at Wine Maniacs, and I help put together the meals. We do personalized wine dinners, where we go and we can create specialized menus for people. And we also do where we showcase specific wines from specific winemakers, and we make really extravagant menus to go along with those different wines and bring out the flavors in the wine and the food. So.
Well, yeah, before you get to the gazpacho that you brought today, I just want to ask you real quick, because I know everybody hears, whites with this, reds with that, but I didn't think about the fact that it can change the taste of the food.
Absolutely.
And so that's why it's so important to get the right pairing.
Exactly right. And so today you're going to have 2 different wines with a gazpacho, and it makes the gazpacho taste totally different.
All right, so let's get to it. First of all, tell me a little bit about this gazpacho.
So gazpacho is kind of a summer staple. Once it starts getting warm, you want kind of a chilled soup, exactly. It's pretty standard, but what we like to do is actually roast our vegetables up before we put them in to blend, so that they actually get a lot more flavor developed on them. And if you don't want to be in a hot kitchen, you can always grill them and get the flavor that way.
Okay.
So we've got basic tomato, red pepper, onion, garlic, all roasted, and then we have the cucumber afterwards, and you blend that all up with really good olive oil. And what we use is tarragon vinegar to give a little bit of a different flavor, once again, to bump and have different flavors with the wine so that it pairs differently.
So this was what, a roasted red pepper?
This is a roasted red pepper and tomato.
Okay, and tomato. So what are you cutting up now then?
So right now I just have a regular hothouse cucumber that I've peeled and seeded, and I'm just going to go ahead and garnish, and I also have red pepper and some green onions, and then I'm going to finish with a basil oil that I've made.
So you work on that. We're going to work on the wine here. What do you got for me, Jeff?
We're going to start with an Italian wine.
Okay.
And this is actually from northern Italy, an area called Piedmont.
It's very cloudy. I just want everybody to see this. It's kind of cloudy. Why is that?
This is unfiltered, which is very unusual.
I've never heard of it.
And it adds extra texture and actually delivers more flavor to the wine itself.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you take a sip and ignore
Cheers.
it.
All right.
Absolutely.
Ignore it.
The first sip will always bounce off of whatever you had in your mouth last.
Ooh, I like it.
And now take
Tastes like coffee. No, I'm just kidding. That's what I had in my mouth last. I'm just kidding.
Just saying. So the second sip will give you a true taste. And then we'll have you try the gazpacho.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Isn't it weird how that changes?
Yes, it truly does. I think what's really great about working with wine experts is that you learn so much, and you also learn about your own flavors and your own likings. Just so we don't run out of time, I'm going to ask you to pour that girl up too.
Absolutely.
All right, we've got a little under a minute, so I'll have you garnish those as soon as you're ready. And I think the thing that people enjoy about wine, because people are a little intimidated with wine, kind of feeling like, I don't know what to ask for. Usually they only know if they like white or red, if they don't do a lot of, tastings.
The only way to learn about wine is to drink it.
All right.
So the advantage of coming to our places is we're going to make you drink it.
You're going to make it, and you should try at least, 3 before you have a glass?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so what is this one that we're going to pair with this?
So this is the limestone Chardonnay. This is actually South African.
All right.
And it has great minerality. So take a quick sip of the Arnaz again.
Oh, the other one?
Yep.
Okay, quick sip of this.
And then a quick taste of the gazpacho, and then go back to the Arnaise.
Okay. Now this gazpacho, I'm excited to taste this. I really haven't had a lot of cold soups before.
Yeah, it's really one of my favorite things to make in the summer.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
So, yeah.
That is fantastic.
I will probably have this once a week, and you'll probably see it at the restaurant probably about the same amount of time.
Ooh, now this one tastes sweet.
Absolutely. And it's
a Chardonnay.
And it's not sweet.
All right, here's the deal. You got to come in and you got to see Jeff and Jen. Taste for yourself. Find out what you like. Learn a little bit more. It's Foodie Week at Wine Maniacs. You can go to winemaniacs.com. There's the phone number on your screen, or just stop in. They're right in Walker's Point next to Screaming Tuna. Thanks so much for being here, you guys.
Absolutely. Welcome to the insanity.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Foodie Week now through the 21st, which is Saturday. WPFoodieWeek.com. $1 from every sale donated to Feeding America. So you're doing good just by eating. Thanks, you guys.